Hello, welcome to Healing from Within. If you're dealing with depression or brokenness or anxiety or struggling to get over past traumas or a nasty divorce or anything which is hindering your life, then you're in the right place, because I'm here sharing with you all the keys and tools and methods that I've found that heal. I found that absolutely turn your life around and change your life. I, like so many of you, so many people out there, thought that once you're depressed, so depressed that you're stuck under a blanket, you don't want to live, you can't function, you can't feel, your brain's gone into this deep dark fog, and you're stuck on antidepressants and you're not wanting to face life each day. I thought that that was the point of no return. I thought that there was no cure, no answers, and that's it. You're just stuck under the doctors trying to make it each day, and life is about actually just making it every day. And I know there's so many people still stuck like that, because I was. But I also read every single day all these different posts by people who were struggling with depression. I was on so many different social media groups who were struggling with depression and different things that I see that people are stuck like I was, don't know that there is a way to heal. And it's been it was about 10 years ago that I was a completely broken mess, to the point where I just couldn't face life. I'd had a bad mental breakdown. I couldn't function. I couldn't feel. I was struggling with my children. I was homeless, going through such homelessness and poverty. I'd gone through a nasty, nasty divorce after finding out that my husband had been living two lives, a double life, and it floored and broke me. And I didn't just lose my marriage, but I lost everything, because that was my job too, because we worked together. And we if you've gone back through my videos, if you've been on my journey with me, you will see that I was a minister's wife. So I worked with him, we worked together, I ran youth work and children's work and women's ministries and different things in the church, and outreach programs and mission work and all sorts of things. So I lost everything, my whole identity, who I was. I didn't know who I was anymore without this, because that was who I was. I was part of this whole mission, this whole journey, this whole lifestyle. So I lost absolutely everything. Ended up homeless with my children, and I didn't have anything. We'd moved back to the country we're from, and I had no one around me, my family, my friends. My family was in the States. My friends was in the States. I had nothing. And I just didn't know how to figure it out. My mind was lost in this deep, dark fog of despair. So if you think that you can't heal, you can, because I did, and I am, and evolving. And if you think that that you're too broken, no, you're not. Because I thought that too, that I was too broken, that I wasn't good for nothing. I would never become nothing. My self-esteem was nothing. I'd look in the mirror and cry every day. And 10 years ago, I was that person. And I didn't know the answers. But for 10 years, slowly, I've been finding the answers. And it's not until this last 5 years, I would say, that I really, really discovered the way to heal and the way to be free. And I'm excited about life now. And I've realized that life is for living. What's the point in being on this earth? What's the point in being here if you're not going to make it great? It's like you're living in a dream. Like, this is your dream, like a game. Like, this is your game, a game of life. So take everybody else out of the equation. The ex who's done things to you, the trauma that's happened in your life. Believe me, I've gone through a lot of trauma too, in other ways too, a lot of abuse, a lot of different things in youth, childhood, a lot of different things all the way through. So put it all out a minute, all the different things what's happened in your life. Just think about this a second. This is your game. So think about a board game, a game of life. You're moving your pawn, you're moving you in the direction it wants to go. and you're winning here, and you took a little detour there that maybe took you down the wrong path or whatever. But think about it like a game. That's how I do it. And I realized that my game, while I'm on this earth, I want to win it. I want to become successful. I want to make it brilliant. I want the best kind of love. I want the best kind of life. I want the best of everything. And it took for me to try and change my mindset and realize that this is my game. Stop letting other people, like the ex, like the other people who's put their stuff on me, their abuse and their horrible things, stop letting that define me. Even the old job, the old lifestyle, everything, you know, whatever is for me now, how I have in my life. So I let that go. You have to let it go. I know it's hard to let people off the hook who's hurt you. Definitely is. You want to keep hold of that. You're keeping hold of the hurt. You're keeping hold of the horrible stuff as if it's, you don't want to let them off the hook. You know, you think that, why should I let it go? Why should I forgive? Let it all go. Let them go in their own abuse, their own life, their own karma, whatever. Let them go. Let it all go. Let it go off your shoulders. You'll feel like amazing when you do let it go. And you'll be able to then start building the life, the game that you want to build. So I share with you all of the different methods that I've found. There's lots of methods, but the last 5 years I started doing these things constantly in my life, and I found that I completely changed and evolved and started to manifest amazing things in my life. The things I want, a home, success, business, everything I want, I've been able to start manifesting because I've realized it's a game of life. I've realized it's not like it. I kind of feel like it helps to see it as it's not really real. It's like, it's a game. So while you're on this earth, play the game as best you can to make your life great for you and your family. And so that's how I've done it. So I started to really work on myself inwards. I met the right people. People started coming into my life that I needed to show me the way forward. If you go back through my videos, you see all the people, the different things. I don't want to go into all the same things with you. But like when I, met a lady who told me that my mom had sent her to me. It's to help me to heal after me sitting on my mom's grave for hours begging her to help me heal from my marriage, from the horrible things that had happened, just because I couldn't seem to let it go and I couldn't heal, and I was always crying and broken and broken about just my children and different things that had happened in life, and I couldn't make it work. I couldn't heal it, and I begged her to help me, and she sent somebody, definitely sent somebody. I knew that this person had been sent, and I followed her teachings. I allowed her to help me. I welcomed it because I knew my way wasn't working, and I was so blessed with this lady. What came into my life opened me up to a whole new way and new ideas, and helping me heal on the inside and the chakras and the mind and the heart, and just heal everything, my energy. And I started to follow people and listen to people's teachings. And I think when the pandemic hit, that was when I started to find these teaching. I put on YouTube for the first time, and I listened to Master Sri Kashner, and because he was at the top of my feed, and I'd never even heard of things like that. It was not even like that stuff should have been at my top of my feed, because that was very foreign to me, the things that he was teaching, like on law of attraction, on how to heal your energy, how to heal your mindset, and about meditation, and all of this started to make sense to me. And even though it was very foreign to what I ever believed, because I used to think this stuff was a sin. Don't ask me why, because it's logical, still your mind. calm yourself down, do meditation so you can listen to the still small voice inside. I mean, isn't this logical? Isn't it logical, law of attraction, that we attract what we are? We attract what we think about, what we do, what we speak, what we put out there comes back. Isn't that logical? But I'd not heard any of this stuff. So I started following him every day and just listening and doing this stuff, like they're just sitting and doing some meditation. I started to listen to some teachers, like Lewis Howes and Jay Shetty, and they interview a lot of people and lots of different people on things they've conquered in life. So finances, money, healing from the inside out, turning their life around when they're broken or whatever they're dealing with. A big one for me was Dr. Caroline Leaf. I was already introduced to her methods, but I didn't ever listen. And a friend of mine was like, I want you to do her brain detox. I'm going to sign you up and pay for her brain detox. It was just something little fee for the 21 brain detox to try and retrain your brain when it's so negative and stuck in negativity and stuck in depression and anxiety. It's hard to retrain it, but it takes 21 days to retrain. And so she signed me up and said, I want you to do this. So I did it. I was like, what have I got to lose? I did it. I did her daily methods, and I was doing that and putting it with all the others, and I started to try and get out a little bit and do a bit of exercise, and I just really never felt like going out because I was stuck under that blanket like everyone else when you get really depressed. But I started to go out and just go for a few walks in nature, or maybe a little jog, like a jog around a park. At that point, I'd moved back to my family and I lived in the mountains, and so it was beautiful. You could go for big hikes up top of some rocks, and the peak, and see everywhere, and it was beautiful. And I'd go for these little walks, and I'd go on my own or take my youngest with me, and just all these different methods started to change me, started to heal me, and it gradually started to happen and started to change from the inside out and see a whole new person in the mirror. And I started to write down every day all the things that I was grateful for and put it in my mind as much as possible, all the things I'm grateful for, and speak them out every morning, and like wake up and say, I'm grateful today for a great day. I'm grateful for today for new beginnings. I'm grateful for today for great things happening, and I'm grateful today for my children, and anything I could think of, like the sun has rised, and a new day is here with new things. Whatever I could think of to say I'm grateful for, just keep putting this grateful heart in my mind and inside of me, so that I could start being positive. And it took ages to change the way I thought, because I naturally go to the negative, especially when I'm stuck in poverty. Definitely, that's really difficult. I was homeless for a while. Then we got a house from the council when we was back in England, and then I started again with my family and started in a trailer in a campsite and struggling, and it was just really difficult to get on my feet. There was times I couldn't put food on the table, and it's difficult to be positive when you're stuck like that. But I knew what I wanted, and I did a vision board, and I started to look at it every single day, and I realized that almost everything I put on that vision board had come true. And so I made a new one actually at the beginning of this year. I already shared it with you, and some of them things have already come true, and it's February, some of that stuff's already come true. A new business venture I wanted to and already I've got this opportunity that I'm taking, and I'm like, wow. And I've got, started a new job at the end of last year that I absolutely love. And I've been studying, and then I was really struggling with my studies, struggling to learn these new things, and then these classes came available for me to really grasp it. And I've been doing that through the whole month of February. And so everything I've wrote on there is all coming true. And the one thing I did share with you at the beginning of this year when I did my vision board, there was one thing that I'd been putting on every year for the last, 5 years since I started this. And only one thing that had not come true. And I couldn't work out because it was the biggest thing I needed, the biggest. But I think that I needed it so much, I was trying every wrong way. So I put it on there this time. And because I'm on this journey, I've been meditating on it, and I've been listening, and I've been working, open to new ideas. The answers came. I met a lady who said, you're right, you need to call this person, this needs to happen, this needs to happen. So I was like, don't. In reality, the money wasn't there for that, but I trust that everything for me is coming and here, and what shows up for me is for me, because I've been on this journey and I've been trusting. So anyway, I just went for it, and it's already started to just work out. And so I'm like, okay, this works. So I ask you to surrender everything you think you know, especially if you're struggling with depression, you're struggling with anxiety, you're struggling to do it. Because I thought that it was one way you had to do it, and my way wasn't working, but I was open to new ideas. I listened to that lady's advice. I let her really work with me, and I was so grateful she would work with me on healing from the inside, those chakras, healing my energy. I started to listen to Master Churi Kashner, who was a godsend to me, and just I love watching him every single day and listening to his inspiration, his little videos he uploads every day. And then I started to listen to all these other people, and since then I've added a few other people, like Mel Robbins and Alma O'Locker Jr. I've been listening to him on a law of assumption and different things he teaches on, and and I say and Dawson Church, who does the tapping solution and shows you how you can turn around trauma, you can heal it. So all these people, I've been listening to them, adding their methods to my life. And over the last 5 years of adding all these people and all these methods to my life, and taking it in and doing it, and then doing my walks in nature constantly, my daily affirmations, my gratitude journal, my vision boards, and all these different things. And over the 5 years, I have completely started to heal. So 10 years ago, I was suicidal. I had a few attempts, and there wasn't cries for help. Like some people, it may be more of a cry for help. It wasn't. I was all alone and wanted out, and just wanted to go to my mum. And actually, the things I did, there's no way they shouldn't have worked. No way on earth they shouldn't have worked. I'm told that by the doctor. There's no way they shouldn't have worked. 3 boxes of of 3 big bottles of pills. There's no possible way that shouldn't have worked. Of painkillers, like, no way. But you know what? I'm here today, and I'm so grateful that God spared me. I'm so grateful that he actually got me through that, and he healed me, and he brought me through it so that I could actually be a testimony to other people, to say, you know what? You can heal, you can move forward. So today, I know it's a little bit of a longer video, but I wanted to share with you that we can heal from deep within, that there is a way to heal, there's a way to move forward, and you can do it. If I can do it, you can do it. And let's do it together. Let's heal together. Come on this journey with me. Please subscribe and go back through all the videos and see all the different things I did. I did a whole month of giving you a little short with a little challenge each day to do to help you to heal from deep within, help you to move forward. So if you take the challenge and you watch them shorts and you do one a day, add the method to your life every single day, you will see a change. You will heal from the inside out. You will be free if I can do it. And I just share with you a few of the things that happened in my life. But you know what? It's time to let everything go. Everything from the past go, like I did. Let it all go. Let people off the hook. They'll deal with their own karma and their own stuff. You don't have to keep hold of it. For your sake, let it go. And start playing the game. Start healing your life. Because you deserve it. You deserve an amazing life. It's your life to live. Who cares what other people say and what other people want to put on you? Let it go. I have to. If I can do it, you can do it. So please come on this journey with me. Please remember to subscribe if you're new to this channel, and go back through my videos and see all the methods that I took, all the steps that I did, and we can heal together. So God bless everyone. Until next time, I'll see you soon. Bye.